The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Considering physical therapy? Get it done right with Right Rehabilitation. Doctors Ryan and Tess Williams offer outpatient physical therapy for sports injuries, pre- and post-surgical rehabilitation, joint pain, and more for adults and children. Ryan is the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in town, and they always put their patients first. Newly renovated offices at 800 Shoshone Street in Thermopolis include a large gym and private treatment rooms. Call for an appointment today. Right Rehabilitation.
All right, folks, welcome back to Bobcat basketball as we're getting ready for our second game here and our WyoToday pregame show. So a little bit different than what we anticipated earlier. I do believe the game was going to be Tongue River first and then Sundance second, but because of some changes there, Shoshone really didn't want to make that long trip home with potential bad weather, and so because of that, because of the weather, they wanted to play one game and then head. They actually weren't sure that they really wanted to play any of the games, but they did get them to play the one game, and then so with the Bobcats came in, they canceled their JV games and then played back-to-back games. One against Sundance that you just watched, where they lost. Unfortunately, lost that one 57-40. So not a great game or a great showing for the Bobcats today. And then now turn around and play in their second game against Tongue River. So we'll see. They did just have like 15 minutes up before the game time, and then now the clock shows that there's 43 minutes. I'm hopeful that does not mean that's when the game is going to start, is in 43 minutes, because that would make for an extremely long pregame show for us, and nobody wants to listen to me talk that much or ramble on that much. But with that, I mean, let's talk a little bit about the game before. Bobcats trail in this one early, and then got a couple games in or a couple shots to go in, and kind of looked like they were going to make that run like they normally do, and then for some reason it was like every time the Bobcats would do something and knock down a big shot, or it almost looked like they were about ready to go on a run, it just seemed like Sundance would go down and knock down a number of threes in games, and did some things that were pretty big. So again, the Bobcats are not coming out right now. Tongue River is out. Looks like they're warming up. It still does say 42 minutes, and again, I'm hopeful that is not going to be the case. It was down to about 10 minutes or so before the start of the game. I think there was supposed to be like a 15-minute, 20-minute break in between the two games. So again, hopeful that we'll get that clock changed, and we'll have the game going again real quick. I'll try to get some clarification with that. But again, kind of back to the game for the Bobcats against Sundance. It was just a tough game. I don't know. Bobcats just couldn't really answer anything that Sundance kept doing. I think they came with a little bit more energy, meaning Sundance seemed offensively they were moving a little bit more. Definitely hurt Avon Potter get early foul trouble, so he came out of the game, and then that kind of took the Bobcats out of their normal game plan, I think. But again, something that they're going to have to prepare for, because that just happens in basketball for sure. And then again, when things kind of aren't going good, then then you tend to find yourself complaining about calls and complaining about things, and that seemed to be the case there. And then the technical by the coach sure didn't help, get things moving in the right directions for the Bobcats. So after that, I mean, hopefully this, little break between the games, they're giving them a little pep talk, getting them some extra energy, some snacks or something to give them some energy, and then we'll go. Countdown on the clock still is going at about 40 minutes. So again, hopeful that is not a reality. I'm going to take a quick break, see if I can get some clarification on that, and then we will be back after a word from our sponsors. This is Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on the YouTube channel WyoToday, and we'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
Don't risk it. Drive sober.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Sometimes you need to get offline and go off-road. Let Range rev up your internet, so you're always ready for adventure, whether you're exploring online or on the trail. With Range's high-speed internet, you can get your remote work done quickly so you can enjoy more time off the grid. And with no data caps or speed throttling, you can be just as fast online as on 4 wheels. Learn more at range.net and start living your West life today.
Looking to transform your home or outdoor space? Thermopolis Hardware has everything you need.
From a kitchen or bath remodel to barbecue grills to name brand tools and sporting goods, the staff at Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is here to help.
Stop in today and they'll find what you need and get you on your way. Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, your one-stop for home improvement, outdoor recreation, and more.
Ace Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, a hardware store and a whole lot more.
Shop local.
Be local.
Go Bobcats.
All right, folks, kind of still waiting to get some clarification. I don't know if part of that might be that we're waiting on refs. Hopefully they're not 35 minutes out. That's what it's saying right now as far as game time. Both teams are out warming up, however, so I'm hopeful that we'll get a quicker tip-off than that, as we are still dealing with weather. So not really sure if that is the case. We'll probably take a break here and then come back, but I'm trying to see if I can get some clarification as when they're going to get here, but it does look like that's what we're waiting on as officials. So it sure would have been nice if they would have just started with the officials that were here the last game and at least have them get the game going, and then have the other officials come in whenever they got here. But it looks like that is not going to be the case. So let me, again, we'll see, because again, nobody's going to want to listen to me or just our ads for the next 35 minutes either. So let me see if we have a little bit better idea when refs might be here, if that's just kind of hoping for or whatever, and then I'll let you know, because we might stop the broadcast here for a little bit and then come back when the game gets ready to go. So let me find that out. With that, we'll get a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back after this.
Springs Pharmacy is proud to support Bobcat Sports. We are a locally owned community pharmacy that opened in 1987. We offer prescription refills, multi-dose packaging, immunizations, Medicare de-enrollment, delivery, and veterinary medicine at an affordable price. Our expertly trained and friendly staff are here to serve you. Visit us today to experience the Hot Springs Pharmacy difference.
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
So it does look like we are waiting. It does look like we are waiting on officials. So because of that, it looks like we're still potentially 30 minutes out from game time. So with that, I am going to stop this broadcast, and we'll get it back up and going when we get a little bit closer, maybe 10 minutes out or something like that. Both teams are out still warming up, but I think with that, we're still 33 minutes exactly now, and we're waiting. So because of that, I'll stop this one, and I'll come back when we have about 10 minutes from game time, and then we can get ready for the Tongue River Eagles. So as the day goes, I guess changes are going to be made. So I will be back after this, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Drive up, walk up, we couldn't decide, so the good news is you can. Enjoy a delicious meal or scrumptious ice cream treat in your car or at one of our tables. Play miniature golf while you wait or after you eat. Sip comforting fresh brewed coffee to start your day or recharge your afternoon. Quality food, friendly service, relaxed atmosphere. It's all waiting for you at Dairyland in Thermopolis. Follow Dairyland and Hot City Coffee on Facebook for daily specials and hours of operation. Dairyland is a